All right, Nawazuddin Siddiqui is back in the house. I love Nawazuddin Siddiqui. As many of you know, I got acknowledged by him on the Twitters.
You wanna come and bother me with some talk all about my history?
That is a badge of honor for the jabs. I am a geeky for Siddiqui. That's the truth. He was in the first Bollywood film that I appreciated, Gangs of Wasseypur. So I am very excited for this, MOTICHOOR CHAKNACHOOR, the official trailer starring Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Athiya Shetty, and it's directed by Deborah Mitra Biswal. It comes out November 15th. This video is sponsored by Sunday. Sunday is India's first sleep tech startup, and they sell straight to you, no middleman. They cut that right out, which saves you, the consumer, 30%. That's a lot of money that they're saving you there by not having some middle person between you and that mattress that you so dearly want and need. Also, they give you 100 nights risk-free to try out the mattress, and if you don't like it, you can return it for a full refund. That's where the risk-free thing is that you don't have to, be stuck with it if you don't like it. They'll let you try it out, 100 nights, sleep on it, feel it out. You don't like it, return it for a full refund, no questions asked. Click on the Sunday link in the description below because it's a special deal for the KOAY family. All of you guys.
छत्तीस के है गए, कब तक बेरहमचारी बन के बैठे? नाटी काली पतली टकली किसी से दुआ हम कर लेंगे, हमको मोड़ी चाहिए बस।
This is a different tone.
पहले आप
नहीं, पहले
आप लेडीज हैं तो पहले आप। हम बात शुरू करने की कह रहे हैं।
हमारा ब्याह होके रहेगा। अमेरिका, लंदन, पेरिस नहीं गई तो कहाँ? नेपाल, श्रीलंका, भूटान तो मिलेगा।
बेटा, ब्याह के बाद एनी को विदेश तो ले जाओगे ना? आज तक ये अपने माँ बाप को विदेश नहीं ले गया।
तो यहाँ आए क्यों?
वो कुत्ते की कहानी सुनी हो? पूरी रोटी के चक्कर में आधी भी गई।
तो तुम क्या कहना चाह रहे हो? Am I dog?
नहीं, तुम तो बिच हो ना बेबी।
Dang.
नेक ठसक से रही हो, लगनो चाहिए दुबई से लौटे हो।
पुष्पिंदर त्यागी।
तुम हो पुष्पिंदर त्यागी।
अरे हमारे मोड़े को ना मोड़ियों की कमी ना है। अरे लेन लग रही है लेन। हाँ।
कहाँ लग रही है लेन?
किसी भी तरह हमें बड़े वाले विदेश में भेज दो ना।
तो फिर इसे पटा ले।
मौसी, इसके सैलरी के दिन खत्म और पेंशन के दिन आने वाले हैं।
नॉर्मल लगती है ये, जलती चिंगारी है।
हम तुम्हें पसंद करते हैं।
और हमें भी बहुत तमीज से पहली बार पहला प्यार हुआ है।
हैं? प्यार भी हो गया?
नॉर्मल लगती है ये, जलती चिंगारी है। भूले से ना टच करिए, एटम बम से भारी है।
ब्याह के बाद जो होता है वो कचो हुआ तो नहीं?
नहीं मम्मी जी।
सब कुछ करो, बस वही मत करो। बोलो पहले दुबई चलो।
ये क्या सिखा रहे हो मम्मी जी?
बिना प्यार के जी सब नहीं हो सकता मौसी, हम नहीं कर पाएंगे।
अरे तुम आंख बंद करो और बुर्ज खलीफा के बारे में सोचो, फीलिंग अपने आप आ जाएगी।
क्रेजी लगती कुड़ी पागल लगती, ओए क्रेजी लगती कुड़ी पागल लगती। घर में भाभी जी के आते ही पुष्पिंदर की नौकरी लग गई।
पुष्पिंदर की नौकरी तो पहले से ही दुबई में।
वो तो कब का निकाल दिया गया। लगती कुड़ी पागल लगती।
ले दे के एक मोड़ी मिली है, उससे भी तुम भगा रहे हो।
You need a moment where Nawazuddin is beating up someone with a slipper. You just need one of those moments. So this is the most commercial film that I'm familiar with that Nawazuddin Siddiqui is doing. I remember he did like a golf movie a while back, and I didn't actually watch that one. But most of what I've seen from Nawazuddin Siddiqui has been serious. I remember Manji the Mountain Man was somewhere between like that romance and that seriousness, because he, if I recall correctly, because I haven't watched the film yet, he's dealing with the death of the woman he loved, and so he's building that hole through the mountain, and he's being driven by his love for the woman that passed away. And so this, for me, I mean, I'm sure you guys will tell me something in the comments that I don't know, that this for me is the most commercial film I've seen Nawazuddin Siddiqui sign up for, in terms of like, the Bollywood love story stuff, and they didn't hint at any musical numbers that I'm aware of. I mean, they may have, and I just didn't catch it, but I'm fully expecting that to be there. It's like a full-on love story. We've seen this story a number of times, but we haven't seen Nawazuddin Siddiqui do this story, and that's what's got me excited more than anything else, because I just want to see what he brings to the table here. I want to see what his presence, what his acting style does that makes this kind of story a little bit different, that makes it feel maybe a little bit more grounded, even though you still have that kookiness and silliness in there, where people are kind of having a bit of an overreaction, I guess you could say, where they find out something and then they just faint. I don't think that would happen in real life necessarily, but for the film, it's good fun and enjoyable and entertaining. And so I just want to see what he's bringing to it, because even with what little they showed, it didn't feel like he was pushing the bigger acting. It still felt like he was containing it. You know, it may have been bigger for Nawazuddin Siddiqui, but it was still contained. It was still more within that realm of realism, grounded, understated acting. It's an interesting situation that he seems to be in, at least as far as I understand it, where he almost could not care what that person looks like. He just wants to be married, settle down with someone that he just wants companionship, ultimately. That's really all he cares about here. But the only obstacle in his way that I can see is that even though he has someone, she's not really in love with him. Like, she's doing what she has to, going through the motions, but despite following tradition, it's not necessarily working for her on an emotional level, on a deeper, real level. She's just doing it because she was supposed to do it to please her family, to follow tradition, to follow what's been done for many, 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 many years. So she gets in there and she's realizing that maybe she's not quite cut out for this marriage thing with someone that she doesn't love. And what's especially throwing her is that he's already in love with her. He's already, for him, it's basically a love marriage as well, but she's not reciprocating those feelings. But I'm sure by the end of the film, despite all the obstacles, she's going to see that he's got a good heart and there are reasons why she should love him back. And it's all gonna work out in the end, hopefully. That's how these things go, right? They're not gonna separate. It's not real life. They're gonna work it out, because that's why we go to the movies, is to escape the real life emotional, distress, the emotional chaos that we don't wanna deal with. At least that's the case for the Jabs. I'm not going through anything. So, anyway, yeah, I'm very excited to watch this. November 15th is more than a month out as of recording this, so I have time to watch another Nawazuddin Siddiqui comedy before this comes out. You guys, I would like you to recommend to me a comedy that you appreciated of Nawazuddin Siddiqui's, because everything I've watched from him, between Gangs of Wasseypur, Photograph, Sacred Games, and whatever else, like all the things that I've watched of him up to date has always been very real and serious, and generally speaking, on the darker side, except for Photograph. Photograph was on the lighter side, but like even that, even though it wasn't on the darker side, it was still a serious role. I'm just curious as to what comedies I should check out of his. I think the first film that people would want me to watch, if anything, is not necessarily a comedy, but it does have humorous moments, which is Manji the Mountain Man. I'm sure that's the one on everybody's mind when I say, what Nawazuddin Siddiqui film that I haven't watched should I watch? I get it. But if there's a comedy in mind that you guys recommend, please do let me know in the comments. I would like to check it out. Off the top of my head, I don't feel like I'm as familiar with Athiya Shetty. The first film that comes up when I look her up is a movie called Hero. And she hasn't done that much, so it makes sense that I am not as familiar with her. She's done Hero in 2015. In 2017, she did Mubarak Khan, and this is her third film, MOTICHOOR CHAKNACHOOR. That's pretty cool. Your third film out, you're with Nawazuddin Siddiqui. I'm a geeky for Siddiqui, and I'm sure you are as well. So that must be, what must that be like? Watching someone who's awesome and then realizing you're gonna be opposite of them, playing the romantic interest. Man, would I give to play Nawazuddin Siddiqui's romantic interest. I'd rather play his brother, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, after MOTICHOOR CHAKNACHOOR, she has Fateh Dind Chak Punjabi coming out. Anywho, this looks like a lot of silly good fun, a lot of family drama that is escalated and exaggerated to a certain degree for the sake of our laughs, our ha-has, and I do enjoy that. I hope that a lot of the comedy I will be able to get, I hope it's not hiding behind cultural gates, meaning I hope that it's stuff that I can understand, that it's more universal, and it's not all just nuances of Indian culture that I won't be able to comprehend. I guess maybe I should bring one of my Indian friends with me so that they can laugh next to me and I can go, what does that mean? And they go, hold on, for the entire film. That'll be fun. I'm wondering if this is the kind of film where I have to wait for it to come out on DVD or something so I can pause it next to my Indian friend so they can explain it to me so I'm not lost the entire time, assuming that there's a lot of jokes that are more nuanced and embedded in Indian culture. But I mean, I was able to get some ha-has out of the trailer. Maybe not quite as many as you did, but I got some, it's cool. We got this, we can make it work. Anywho, yeah, looking forward to this. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out. Please, leave me those recommendations for Nawazuddin Siddiqui films I haven't watched yet in the description below. And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, and interviews. And subscribe if you haven't done that. Hit that bell icon. I am Jaby KOAY. Peace out.